Good morning, people. Go on. So you don't know, it's another day. Give thanks to be alive. You don't know, we have to give thanks for each day we are on this earth. You see me? Yo, I'm just big up everybody who have subscribed to the page so far. Thank you for your support, the likes, the comments, the feedbacks, everything. You see me? And if you haven't subscribed to the page as yet, yo, just click the subscribe button below and just subscribe to see all the great videos that I'll be dropping on this page. Yo, well, you don't know, today vlog is going to be about my Axio. Yeah, man, the Axio. I decided to vlog on it today because there's something on the car that I have to change today. I'd done some modifications and I've been having a little issue with it. So I'm gonna basically correct that issue today. So of course, I'm gonna show you guys all of that. And of course, while I'm at it, I'm gonna show you, the whole Axio. Like, I'm gonna show you and explain to you, like, the whole part of it, like why I did this, what the process was, the whole 9 yards. So people, here you have it. I'm going to be showing you what's going on with this Axio, the whole build of it, and I'm going to show you some stuff on it as well along the way. So yo, people, this one is something to watch. Don't miss it. Just stay tuned, keep watching. And what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to do a quick wash off of the car because it's been parked for a while. Have a few splashes and stuff on it from dirt and all of that. So I'm going to wash it off and then I'm going to head over to the garage and yo, watch what I go on. Alright people, watch out. Just rinse off the car. You don't know, the rain start drizzle. But nevertheless, show must go on, you see me? So yo, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait until the rain ease off and then we'll just go into something else. But yo, in the meantime people, yo, I'm gonna show you some clips of the car back then when we just started out, as when I just got it, and a few of the modifications I did during that process, and then we get into the real deal today. Alright people, so I hope you enjoyed those clips I just showed you of the car. Of course the one from when I just got it, to a few of the transformation that I did over the time I had it. So right now, I just finished cleaning off the car. The sun is basically coming back out now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through, of course, the car and the modifications I did to it and show you what I go on for it, and then I'm gonna head over to the garage because when I get to the garage, sometimes it might be a bit crowded, it might be a bit noisy, and I don't want the audio to get affected, so I'm just going to do that part here. And then when I go to the garage, I just do the vlogging of what I'm going to do at the garage with what I mentioned. car. So I chose this diffuser because what had happened is that based on what I had done to the front of the car, I felt like the back of the car needed something to look a bit more aggressive. So, you know, I had done a few research and I saw the Lexus IS250 diffuser, and I just thought that maybe it could work, and if it couldn't work, then I would definitely do some customization to make it work. So yeah, people, after all the customization, there you have it. That's what it came out to. The muffler system I'm having on this, I'm running a OBX Forza muffler pan. It is a very excellent pan in terms of performance, sound, durability, looks. Really good exhaust pipe. So yeah, OBX Forza is what I have on the back of this car. Alright, so the car did not come with a reverse camera, so I installed a reverse camera. I think this particular reverse camera is really good, high quality, clear vision night and day, and of course it sits neatly on the license plate top. So yeah, I basically use that one anyway. This side bumper diffuser was taken from a BMW. Yeah, when I bought it, it was for a BMW. I had to do a little bit of modification on it to make it fit where I wanted it. So it was a little bit bigger than, you know, how I wanted it to fit on the car. So I had to basically modify that to fit on the side. Alright, people, when I was choosing the wheels for this car, I went through several different rims. I went from 0 offset 15-inch wheels. I went 17-inch by 7.5 rims. I went back 15-inch again. Then I basically decided that I'm going to order some wheels. So I basically did a few researches in terms of offset and fitment, and I decided to buy a 17 by 8.5 with a 32 offset JNC wheels. Of course, when I got them, they were not red, so they came in silver, and I actually painted them red before I put them on the car. So yo, this paint was done by Stephen Harwood, Mastermind Garage in Refuge Trelawney. Yo, that you the bad when it comes to spray job, him sick. Big him up as well. You know, they're on Instagram as Stephen Howard, so you can check him out. I just put his Instagram name on the page here. But just to mention as well, all the spray job that was done on this car, of course from the modification that I did. So when I modify it, you know, I have to spray them back. So all the spray work that was done from the modifications were all done by Stephen Howard from Mastermind Garage. So yeah, the rims them fit nicely. Really nice fit. I'm talking about when I say fitment, it nice. No issues there, no issue with clearance, perfectly fit, and they are JNC as you can see on the tag in the center. I actually wrapped them in some Kumo Extra 205 4017. I think Kumo Extra is one of the best 17-inch tires, are best tires on the market. I pretty much love them because they're good for dry and wet weather, and of course they are very neatly fit as well. So yeah, I love the Kumo. So of course the side skirt on this car was taken from a Toyota Wish. Yeah, I had ordered some side skirting for the Corolla online, but when they came, they were made of ABS plastic, so of course they weren't a bit flexible. So I actually got some Wish side skirting and of course customized them to fit on the car. The side strip was also bought. I don't remember what car they're for, but I actually got them and I fit them on the side of the door to give it a little finish. So this is a chrome strip. Yeah, people, the tin on the side of the door is not just for show. This car is running actually tin suspension on it, and full tin suspension coil over from front and back. The tins I have on this car, they were not actually made for an Axio. I think they came off a 2012 Vitz, so I had to do some modifications to make them work on the car. So later on in the vlog, you stay with me, I'll show you what customization I did with these tins and what I have to do now to correct the issue I'm having with the car as it relates to those suspensions. So yo people, just stay with me as I show you the rest of the car. Yo, let's go. The car did not come with any rain visors, so I personally installed the rain visors. The CAE, as you might see on many of the things I actually do, is actually my initial and of course a part of my branding. So yeah, the CAE Custom, CAE Auto Accessory, the whole CAE vibe, that's what it's all about. The door pores are actually on a kind of a matte black finish, but I'm gonna also have these wrapped again in matte black carbon fiber. I'd wrap them in the gloss carbon fiber, but I had to take them off because of course after a while with the sun and everything they get a bit flaky and discolored. So yeah, I also tried a white carbon fiber which also got discolored, so I'm gonna go back to the long lasting matte black carbon fiber on the door post panel. The top of the car, if you can see clearly, the top of the car was wrapped in a camouflage wrap. Now this wrap is a special wrap in terms of quality material, good adhesive, easily applied, top class material. This was wrapped in, and this carbon camouflage wrap was done. It was the last one I did. I had done two previously to this. I did the black and gray one, I did the red and white, and now I have the army green, black, of course the brown and the red in it as well. So yeah, nice finish. As I said, the material is high quality, it sits really nicely and no issues to apply or anything. Alright people, you know I'm at the front of the car now, so I'm sure now I'll go on for the bonnet section. So yo, at the top there I actually mix it with a black with some lightning strips, and also tied it in some red below with of course the same finish. As you know, the glass bonnet vibe, that was an idea that was discussed between myself and Goose, and of course we decided to embark on the glass bonnet mainly because the engine bay had a lot of color and stuff going on for it, so we thought it would have been really cool to have a glass bonnet where persons could just see right through it from that angle. Crazy story about the glass bonnet. When we first got the plexiglass to actually make it, of course Goose was trying very hard to get every curve that the bonnet came with, and of course by applying heat and trying to bend it in the process, it broke. Of course, that being said, having reached so far with the whole process and trying to get the whole look at the glass bonnet, I had to get another plexiglass to remake what we wanted to do in the original stage. Of course people, you don't know that would be a costly job, but of course I never wanted to go back on the whole vibe. I decided, yo, once I reach this far, might as well just continue to do it just the same. And that's one of the things about the whole car world. I mean, sometimes you have an idea in your head, you want to actually do something to your car, and it's not going to always be perfect. You might go halfway in it and then something went wrong, and then you just basically have to just go all over again. And sometimes it can be discouraging for you in terms of the finances have to actually spend again. But remember, if you love it and you're passionate about it and you have the vision in your mind, you have to just go through with it and just put the odds aside and just do what you got to do. So yo, that's what I did, and I actually went and got another plexiglass and we did the whole glass bonnet again, which was a success on the second try. And of course, as you see people, persons always ask me the question like, yo, is this really safe? Does it can it break easily? Can it actually fly off the car when you're driving? I get those questions a lot, so I'm going to show you why it is very safe, and it actually is very reinforced more than the original bonnet that comes on the car. So first, I actually use about the same mount that is bolted on the inches for the bonnet. So there's one bolt here, and of course the other side you have the same bolt. I have a pin lock, so you know the pin lock system. I have a pin lock here on the left, and I have a pin lock on the right, and of course the inches bolted here. That's 4. And then I also have a key lock system right here. So when I lock this part at the front, I have a key that I use to lock it so it cannot actually open. And of course these are 2, 4, 5 reinforcements that actually keep this bonnet together. So doesn't matter how fast I'm going or whatever the case is, it will not come off the car. It is fully reinforced and solid. You see me? So people, to open the bonnet, I have to remove the pin on the left, the pin on the right, pull the key, flip it open, and of course release this area, and up I go with the bonnet. So of course, just bear with me for a second. I'm gonna show you how this is mounted up, and we actually made something here. So as you can see people, we made a reinforcement hole in the plexiglass to hold the inches up to hold the bonnet. So when I open the bonnet, I can actually have it stay up just like a normal bonnet, because we bore a hole inside the glass bonnet to use the stand to hold it up. You see me? Don't want to confuse with what's happening in this engine bay, but what I did was a few combination of colors. So first I did a green effect on the white section of the car coming all the way around. I basically tied a little red between the green and then the same thing around here. I basically had some wood grain designed to the side here, same thing on the other side, to just create a little different effect. Now these parts I just showed you were all airbrushed, including the air filter box, which was all airbrushed and done by GQ Design. As you can see, the return water bottle for the radiator was also airbrushed in, of course, wood grain. And of course I did a crazy art splash. Let me see if I can show you. So if you look down at the bottom, you see a crazy art splash that was done to the undercarriage guard of the car. So I wanted to do something down there as well. The alternator was also taken out and airbrushed. I actually airbrushed the radiator cover. Sorry, the radiator fan cover was also airbrushed as well. And I did some Hydra dipping as well. So the Hydra dips in the car, of course, is this. The windshield wiper bottle cover. I did the fuse box cover in Hydra dip. I did the topics cover, of course, in Hydra dip as well. I did the radiator hose, the top one and the bottom one in Hydra dip. It's called the Monster print design. And also the air filter hose to the air filter box, I did that in Hydra dip as well. The other fuse box on the other side, Hydra dipped, airbrushed. I did wood grain on the battery clamp, airbrush on the red battery cover there as well. So of course, people, I'm going to show you something else and what I had to do as well. So while making this glass bonnet, I had to do a customization brace here. So this is a support for the glass bonnet at the middle section at the top. I had to have a support rest here on the left, and I had to have a support rest here on the right. And then of course this extra support with the lock, so that completes the whole balance of the glass bonnet in the car when you actually see it close. This thing at the front here is actually a plexiglass that I had to cut to fit in this area. Now I did a kind of a hand design that would have appeared to imitate an electric shock, which would have created my initial in this area. So that was the whole idea behind it. You know, the two and them kind of electric from the whole Mortal Kombat Raiden, when you have the electric through his hands, and then it would create my initial. So all that, you know, electromagnetic field that would come together and create my initial, that was the whole idea behind this design on the plexiglass here. Now the reason for this plexiglass, for persons who know Axio, it comes with a plastic layer right behind the grill. However, I did a full customization of this grill. So I basically customized the original grill and kind of created a deep dish grill at the front. Now by doing this, it therefore meant that the plastic that went behind the grill could no longer work. So I had to create this plexiglass to fit this open area that would have left there. So that's the reason why that had to be done, because of the customization on the grill. I don't know if you can see clearly. I'm showing you a little clip. You can see the CAE in the light. Yeah, man. And of course the bumper light cover was done in a marble finish. So yeah, it was Hydra dipped in a marble granite finish. So yeah, I actually like that Hydra dip film, so I did the bumper light covers in them as well. Of course, in the previous pictures that you'd have seen me showing earlier of the car before, you'd have seen it in different styles. Yeah, I've changed it a few times as well. The lip on this car, the lip was taken from a Subaru. Oh geez. So yeah, Subaru was where I got this lip from. So I had to customize this lip, which was made for a Subaru. Crazy stuff. The lip, of course, is way too long for the car, and certain little customization had to be done on it as well. Inside here, what we did was remove the grill that came into the Axio at the front, and we did a countersink effect of the lower part of the car, which also finish with a mesh at the back, but we remove the original front. So for persons who know Axio, you know that it comes with a mesh at the very front of the lower part of the bumper. I actually took that out and I did a countersink with the 3 bones and then add the mesh at the back in a slanted position. I also use the stabilizer link bars to hold up the lip a bit on the front to get some reinforcement on that part as well. The license plates, of course, I had to remove the toe, well, the area where you add the toe pull for the car. Actually basically customize that thing and add the license plate frame on it to make the license plate mounted on this part of the car, because when I did the license plate delete, as you can see at the front, there is no slot for the license plate holder, so I did a license plate delete and I had to now mount the license plate in that area where you have the toe pull section. So yeah, that's how I got to mount the license plate on this car after doing the license plate delete on the front bumper. So people, this is how the front of the car looks. Yo, what I mean, fully customized. Everything on the front of this car fully customized. The pole on the front is the judgment pole that was actually added to the car. It doesn't come with it, only the Luxel Axios come with the judgment pole, so I did judgment pole customization on this. All right people, so the headlight modification, of course, was also a part of the customization of this car. All customization of this headlight was done by DJI Customs. What I did was to have a halo ring, install the LED strip which also works with the indicator, and also the LED ring would have come with about 100 different features controlled by an app on my phone. And of course behind or in the light, if you can see clearly, you would see my initial inside the CAE. This also comes with the demon eye as well, so if I should turn off the circular, the halo ring light, you would see a demon eye inside the area where my initial is on this headlight. So yo, really nicely done. DJI Customs did the customization on this headlight as well. The bumper lights, I actually have in a 2-stage bumper light inside, one white, one red. But you don't know white alone we use, because you know the red thing not really too legal, but the white one is what it stays on automatically, so I don't have any issues with having to have to, you know, have it on red at any point in time. But yo people, yo, it mad. I don't know, but it's safe to say that this would have been the first glass gas tank in Jamaica. I can't remember ever seeing it before I did it, but yo, it was of course an idea from the customizing genius. So he wanted to do a glass gas tank. I wasn't really interested in that at first, because I'm not trying to take away everything that was from the car from factory, but the idea was painted to be really good. I decided to take a chance, and yo, this is the end result. So yeah, glass bonnet, I keep saying glass bonnet people, sorry. The glass gas tank was done fully plexiglassed out. We took off the actual metal piece of the gas tank and then basically install a full glass on it. So that's what it is, and you don't know the sticker drop under it. Always bless you, isn't me people? Yeah man. So yo, watch out, we're gonna go into the interior now. We're gonna show you what go on in the interior of the car. So follow me. Interior. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you people, I tell you the truth. Yo, almost everything in the interior customized. Like, the only thing that I didn't customize in this interior is the center console of the steering wheel, the top of the dashboard, and that little part down here where you see the black is. Like, yo, pretty much almost everything in here customized. So I'm gonna try to go through this real quickly for you to let you see what's going on. Alright, so here I actually found this Hydra Dip film online. It's what would have appeared to be a Burberry design Hydra Dip film. I actually fell in love with it and decided I wanted to do the interior areas in that. So it was a wood grain finish before, and I changed it to this. So yo, where the radio console is and the air condition, all done in the Burberry design. Down here where you have the shift knob, I did the Burberry mixture here. I actually mixed it with the marble granite finish along with the wood grain here, wood grain where the cup holders are, and there's also a marble finish right behind here. That's also another part of the interior as well. I did the glove compartment here in the marble finish. So if you know them old first time marble tiles that came with this design, that's the whole vibe with this. The carbon fiber here is a second glove compartment in the car. This was original, this came with the car, so all the Axios come with either the beige carbon fiber or the gray carbon fiber, depending on what color the car is or the color of the interior. So around the air vent, I did the marble finish on the air vent as well. And people, I'm just going to show you on one side of the car really, because of course you know the other side is pretty much the same. So once I show you one side, you can have an idea as to what the other side looks like really. The door cover, I did a full what do you call it, wood grain on the door cover. Yo people, this idea was something that I had for a very long time. I always wanted to do it. I didn't actually did it in the earlier stage, but it was done at the right time. And yo, this was fully done by GQ Design. Yo, that you the bad like yo. He did the whole wood grain on the door covers. He did the marble finish around the door lock handle, and I did the marble granite inside here. The door handle, I did that in the Burberry design, and also where the wiper or the window control is, I did the Hydra Dip in the, of course, mesh water finish. But yo, the door cover, sweet people, real nice. Fully customized. And if you remember, you know what the Axio door cover looks like. Yeah, boom, transformation to this wood grain crazy finish. Yeah man, I'll look on something else. Alright people, so the armrest was also done in the Burberry design, and I mixed that with the marble, come right down to where the handbrake section is. The handbrake cover was in black, so I changed that to beige. And of course I did some in-glow light here. I have the wood grain finish here, and also under the steering wheel I did a light wood grain finish under there as well. The running strips on the car was done in wood grain mixed with the marble granite here on the door strips. The part where the seat belt section is, as you can see, that was done in the marble finish, come all the way down to join right where the wood grain side door strips are. So yo, basically the whole strip of the car where the running board is, all of that was pretty much customized as well. As I said people, I'm just showing you one side. As you can see, the back doors are also done in the same design as the front, wood grain as well, along with the wood grain finish on the strip as well up to here. As for the seats in the car, I had wrapped them. I had put on some seat cover, some wine red seat cover, but I actually took them off because I have some different plans for the seats, which will happen soon. So yo, they're just in the original beige fabric finish at the moment. And as you can see at the back of the handrest, I mix it with the wood grain at the back as well. And having some wine red floor mat, really nice floor mat, which I got from Goon Auto Services. People, the steering cover is what you call like a marble red steering cover. Nice steering cover. I really like it, very comfortable, easy to clean. And as you can see around the dash clock, I had the dash clock cover done in the marble granite finish. You see me? So yo, everything in this car pretty much was customized. You see me? Proper things, from the shift knob, the whole works in this car. I didn't do any customization to the roof, but I also added a Broadway extensive rear view mirror cover, so it gives you a wider view of the rear area of the car when you install this mirror on it. For persons who know about these little accessories, you will know that they are also something you could add to your car as well. So yo people, that is a quick little run through of the car. As I said, I didn't want to make it too long and drawn out, but I basically, you know, give you a little summarization of what the car is all about, what are some of the modifications I did to the car during the whole process. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to head over to the garage and I'm going to see what's happening for the issue I have with the carrier. So I'm going to show you what I'm going for that. See people? So you'll people, so they're at the garage now. It's been really a crazy day in terms of weather conditions. You know, I'm gonna try to get this thing fixed today. If it doesn't get sorted today, then definitely I'll just complete the whole vibe tomorrow. But yo, just stay tuned. Let's see what I go on.
A few moments later.
Well, right now, only when we daily watch some movies, space movie, we see there sitting.
See, I see that space movie.
Yeah, space movie.
Yo, you don't know, you know.
But wait, hey Mike, come in, man, if I wait to see you, know. I see the show, you brother. Yo, hey.
No, man, I don't
right now, I tell you the truth, yo.
Tell me what I go on.
Space movie, alone, me see this in here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yo.
Look how more you got
look
on 5G.
Yo. What you think about it?
Mikey, no.
You're shy?
Yeah, so that's man. Bad machine, man. You know, bad machine for a long time, man.
More on the thing that we are doing.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
What do you think for a car? It's Axio.
Them not tell us some man John you some serious around there.
Why you do it, John Croft?
Yeah. They are good. Yeah, the serious around there, trust me. Yo, me not tell you that, the bad.
It's Axio, man. It's Axio.
Come like a space car, yo. Real. Right now, man, with the 5G one, see you, yo. Yeah. Cause look more where they go so and lift up.
Yo, talk man, tell you what I go on, man. A
Ghost need to go up on ghost.com. Yeah. Pimp my ride ghost.com. You see? Pimp my ride ghost.com. The thing, yeah. I want to look up thing clear when it's a little bit too big up on the side. No, I lie. No put up on the blogging.
Can't put the pan, man. Trace, what you say about the thing?
Yeah, man, a good man. Yeah, man, a good man. I know Goose can't do anything, man.
Bad.
Yeah, man,
bad. Yeah, man.
I'm not telling no lie.
Boxy lifestyle. Yo, nobody go like you don't want to tell what go on.
You know, say
Yo, what go?
You know, say Axio fire road.
Yo, big up Boxy lifestyle, you know. You see me? Boxy know a lifestyle.
Yeah, man.
Boss them there in that place, you see me?
Yeah, man.
A real thing. Pure Boxy I know up on the ends today. Alright people, watch your pre now. Yo, you don't know the garage thing go more while, you see me? So forward to the garage, you know, make some checks on the parts that I needed to change on the car, realize that they were not available in the area that I was at the moment, so I would have to go and source them. So what happened is that the part I wanted to change is not going to be possible today. What I was going to change is that I had got some suspension for the car, TNs. Of course, they weren't for the Axio, they were for like a 2012 Vitz. So the TNs came without strut mount, and of course, because it's not for the Axio used some stabilizer link bar that connects to the strut. And of course, when I installed those in suspension, the stabilizer link bar could not work at the time. So what I was going to do basically was to get the brackets off the old strut and weld them onto the TN suspension to make the stabilizer link bar work. So I was going to do all that today plus change the strut mount. However, the strut mount that I wanted was not available, so I had to postpone, you know, doing that part. Now bear in mind, the stabilizer link bar doesn't have to use, it works perfectly without it, but I wanted to basically make everything functionalize, so you know, that was a part of it. But when I actually get the part to change it, I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into some cinematics of the car. Okay? I don't know, we can't do the vlog without dropping some cinematics. So yo people, I hope you like the vibe so far. Yo, check out them cinematics here and see what I go on with the Axio. You see me? Garage style. Check it. People, so here we go on. I hope you like those cinematics I just showed you the car. You don't know, we're coming to the close of another vlog. Today was a nice vibe for me, even though I didn't get to do all that I wanted to do today, but you don't know, you all see the vibe this morning when I showed you the whole rundown of the car, the interior and everywhere. You see me, I say come to the garage, you see me, and of course got some reaction from persons who have seen who are seeing the car for the first time. You don't know the vibe, you see me? And people, we hope you enjoy it, you know. So yo, watch out, just leave your comments below. Remember to like, share, subscribe, turn your post notifications on so you know whenever I drop another video, and you'll just continue watching this channel and just look forward to much more nice vlogs. So yo people, until next time, you know, just continue to stay safe out there, be good. Until then, check out.